Shane to get on. He can tell me whether everything is working. Music wise, I think this game is a bit low, so I need to fix that as well. And then trying to set up my phone so it's standing beside me. So if you hear things wibbling and wobbling, it's nothing strange. It's just me trying to make this stand, because it's not really like a stand, it's just something that has wire. Sound. I just cleaned my earphones, so I just wanted to make sure that they were actually working. I have no idea what this game will be like. I'm live on my Facebook or YouTube anyway. I have my chat ready. I'm just sending out some links. I can. Am I alright? Sound wise. Yeah, all good, good. I'm just writing a message. Oh, how happy are you that you got your house sorted? Massive job. You can't wait for the epic RPG. I don't even know what the gameplay is like. All I saw was a bit where Piero is talking to somebody and the voice acting sounded kind of shitty. So, I mean, it's not going to be good as your man anyway. He's kind of like iconic at this stage. But I can't think what his name is. You know the guy. It's the one guy that's ever played him. Everybody knows him. I think I said on the stream before that he puts a penny in his bottom to get the walk correct. I'll probably mention it again when other people are on. It's part of his method acting, I guess. Yeah, you know the guy. I never remember his name. I'm so bad, and he's lovely. He was on like this morning loads of times doing interviews and so. David Suchet, that's his name. But he's really nice. The commitment to the role, and as well as that, like, I mean, how many series and films and stuff. I mean, he must have been Piero for over like 10 years. So it's definitely like a big commitment. And I think it's the same penny. I think it was another actor told him. So we'll just give it another few minutes for people to get on. I said 5:30 to everybody. I have stuff in my face. My sister set my nephews up today with scones, so I couldn't decide what I wanted, so I had half butter and jam and half chocolate spread, like a real adult. He does, I think, mostly stage acting now. I think he's retired from the role, as far as I know. He doesn't really kind of do it anymore. I don't think there's any even more he probably can do. You know, he's probably done every story that she has. I'm sure he's been like loads of things that I wouldn't even realise, because you would just want to associate him with the same role the whole time. I'm just doing it up. I got a lovely pin. It's like the Animal Crossing balloons, and it says good things are coming your way, and it's like the Animal Crossing balloons, and it's really, really cute. So I'm trying to do kind of like just a nice picture for it. Oh, sometimes it doesn't show up on the feed at all. I don't know why that is. So I get more things from the home than the feed. Because if I go on the home, you know, the home as opposed to the subs, it tells me that the video is up like 2 hours. I have to wait for it to show up my subscription. I got birthday cards and chocolates for $2.70, $2.75. That's very good. So good. The Deeds and Tiger are great. We saw, I don't know, did anyone ever watch Demolition Man? I never watched it. I just know the meme of it. And they had loads of bathroom things with shells on them. And I was mad to get it just for the meme, but I decided not to, because I don't want to be explaining that meme the whole time. If you look up Demolition Man shells, it should come up. I was just doing a picture for my pin that came. It was Animal Crossing, so I just want to get that posted. I said I'd have it done. It would give me something to do when I'm giving people a chance to come on. Yeah, they're cheap enough, like, but even with the extra bit of discount on it, like, I'm just mad for everything. Like things I don't even need. That's the dangerous part about sales, is that I can't decide what I need or what I want just because it's cheap. I think if it's under a fiver, you know, splurge if you want to, but I think if it's over, you kind of need to have a think about it. But I definitely get that kind of shopping FOMO. You know, everybody else got it for sale now, I want it for cheap. And I wonder where my nephew gets his FOMO from. I need to move this closer to me. I just can't type. Yeah, I get the shopping FOMO. I'm sorry now if I'm like It's just I can't type with like not kind of like I have to like confirm it with myself. Okay, that's finally done. Because I'd be dying now to go on and post that if I don't post it now and just get rid of it. I sent you on my pin that I did. It's so cute. I don't have no idea about what it's going to work like. I'd say I'll start now. I think 10 minutes is kind of long enough. Because like I've tagged everybody directly now, which is just, life is so much easier when you just tag everybody and say, look, I'm starting now. Rather than, you know, posting it, as I was calling it, into Instagram void. And hoping that people will see it, and then always one person, I didn't see it. If only you showed me it properly. And it's like, oh, okay. So no excuses now, everybody's getting tagged individually. I just prefer if people said that they weren't arsed. Because one of the lads PM me, he was like, I'm really sorry, I'm not arsed. And I was like, great, do you know what? Thank you so much. Michael will remember that we had a friend who would make up the most like extravagant, you know, he didn't want to go out because he wanted to stay home playing his PlayStation, but instead of just saying that, he would be like, oh, my mum wants me to clean the garage, and then we started doing it, and we found there was dinosaur bones under the thing, and then we had to bring like an excavation crowd to take up all the floorboards in the house, and we had to, and I can't go out today. It's like, just say you're just too lazy. Just say you're too lazy. No, you see, it's not that now. It's it's just like, just say. Because it's not like we don't understand that playing games and staying in your pajamas is fun. You knew who I was talking about. And they're still the same. They're 31 years of age and they're still doing it. It's like, just say you're too fucking lazy. I also love pajamas and staying at home playing games. It's not like I don't understand. If I didn't understand, it would be totally different. You know, I get it when it's like somebody who like never plays games and, you know, won't understand it all. Like if you said to me, I'm gonna stay at home in my pajamas and play Final Fantasy X, I wouldn't be shocked. I'm going to start this. Oh, create a new profile. Oh, we need a profile name. How do we were just talking about David Suchet a while ago, so I might call it Suchet. Use it in worker for keys. Bevan said she played this one. I don't know, will she be on? I just sent her a message there. But she said that it's actually a pretty cool game. So we'll find out how to spell David Suchet's name, because you don't want to S-U-C-H-E-T. Pirro. David Suchet. Actually, while we have David Suchet's thing up, we're going to see what other... We can have it in French. That would be interesting. Oh, I'm tempted. Or is that French? Yeah, it is French. Just lost my brain there on which flag was which. Ooh la la. Yeah, I'll put it in another language just for the crack. Make sure that took. But then with the people in London...
Monsieur Hercule Poirot, vous vous faites fort, paraît-il, de résoudre des problèmes trop subtils pour nos pauvres policiers anglais à la cervelle obtuse. Nous allons, monsieur le malin, vous mettre à l'épreuve. L'énigme que nous vous proposons vous donnera peut-être du fil à retordre. En tout cas, ne manquez pas de voir ce qui se passera le 21 de ce mois à Andover. Recevez, etc. Signé ABC.
I'll change it back to English. I just wanted to see what it was like. But I thought
faites-moi penser à tenir l'inspecteur principal Jap au courant.
Was he not Belgian? Was he not from Belgium, I thought? Or maybe I'm wrong. Maybe they speak French in Belgium? Sounded a bit French. Very bad when it comes to the not obvious thing. Yeah. I should be able to change it back. Just got an email to tell me that I'm live. Thanks, YouTube. I didn't know. Put up the music a little bit. Music film. There's French Belgium. Yeah, okay. Always confuses me, like, you know. Yeah, he is Belgian, okay.
C'est ici, Poirot. Le meurtre a eu lieu dans cette rue. Un endroit sordide.
Tout à fait, Hastings. Les rues d'Andover sont épouvantablement mal tenues.
Regardez là-bas, l'inspecteur Jap. Il parle avec un policier.
Tâchons de le rejoindre sans tremper nos chaussures.
But what confuses me is that if we're in London now and everyone's speaking Belgian French, do you know what I mean? Should they not only say that to each other and then all the other voice acting then should be in English? So I was saying before, just to Shane, when it was just Shane on, that David Suchet clenched a penny between his butt cheeks to get the walk correct. I don't know whether the walk is 110 He said he had a kind of a not a waddle. Maybe cursor sensitivity. To speak French and Dutch. See, that's what confuses me, is they speak Dutch in Belgium and then I get confused with that. I don't know why. I know, you'd never know by looking at them, and it probably depends on like which place that they're in.
Jab doit nous attendre.
I don't know if I quit, do I end up going back to the start? I might just chance to quit, and then at least people can, they don't have to be looking at the screen, you know, you'll be able to hear them talking. It is like a waddle, I think it's like a waddle. There's definitely something to do with the way he walks. Cinematography. He did some video game works. Okay, so David Suchet actually did the Agatha Christie Murder on the Orient Express game. And it's an autosave game, which is lovely. I love an autosave sometimes.
Over here, it's Hastings and Poirot. You missed the 9 o'clock train?
We took the 10:30. Luckily the service is good to Andover.
So, Chief Inspector,
Had the whole club looking at her.
The victim is called Alice Asher. She owned this tobacco shop. She was killed yesterday with a blow to the back of the head.
at what time?
Let me just check.
So we have a fistful of Asha and a 45. She owns a tobacco shop. We know all about the tobacco shop, don't we, Bevan? The tobacco shop in town is mostly like, that's why his nickname is the Penguin. It totally makes sense. Is theft a motive? So, place the clues in the empty boxes to fill the holes. Okay. Wait. Okay. Oh, okay, I need to find the clues that it proved that, and I haven't got the clues yet. Then can I come back out? Oh, I see. I see.
Poirot, my friend, give me a minute to find the damn notebook.
Can we tell him where his notebook is? Okay.
Is Jap being too relaxed? Let us find the clues that prove it.
Relaxed attitude. I feel like now I'm playing like Ace Attorney. Slight smile. The controller is just going crazy.
Indeed, Poirot. We were used to seeing you judge people with more discretion.
You find clues to make this deduction. I like this. This is nice. It's very Ace Attorney. When you play Apollo Justice, you do a similar thing to this.
I bet he thinks he's
and it's his bracelet. So you're looking through the bracelet, but his bracelet gets tighter when people are doing things like, you know, twitching or fiddling with things.
The body was
his
found
bracelet
around
goes
11
really
in the
tight.
evening
He
by an
knows
officer
that
doing
that's
his
a line.
rounds. The shop door was open. That's what alerted him.
Had anything been taken?
A little tobacco maybe, but you'd hardly murder for a few smokes. There's nothing of any
I
real
don't know.
value in the shop.
Bevan, do you remember the
What type of
well,
woman was
Michael
Miss
would know
Zasha?
about it as well, the great Amber
Her
Leaf
50s,
shortage
married
of
but
last year.
separated, no
I
children.
think people would have murdered
Her
for that.
husband?
Aha, Franz Asher, the husband. Alcoholic and violent. It's said that he regularly insulted his wife and threatened to kill her.
Yeah, it's too
A
obvious.
little too easy, don't you think?
You like complications, don't you? Well, this time you may be disappointed.
Peut-être. May I examine the crime scene?
Of course, old chap.
I'll be with you in a minute, Poirot.
Power is a politician. It's true, he could be though. I mean, like, the whole thing is like based on like I mean, you have what you call him in the other ones. I can't think of his name. Most famous detective ever. My brain has actually just gone dead. Baker Street. Sherlock Holmes. Sorry, my brain actually just
This
left
fruit
me.
and vegetable shop has a front row seat, therefore
Yeah, nobody
an employee
wants
might
to
have noticed something.
remember the great Amber Leaf small boxes. I was only talking about, remember when they got rid of the 10 box of fags and you know you get a 20 box. Hey, look, shifty behaviour, exactly. I loved that. Sometimes it was really hard to see, but I did love it. Well, they did Ace Attorney X Layton, so I suppose anything is possible. Although I haven't played it because I'm really bad at Layton. So bad at Layton. Like, atrocious. I was like, if I'm using the walkthrough for more of it, then, you know, if I can only make an attempt of one in every, like, 5 of the puzzles, then I was like, it's not really worth playing.
It's not just any railway guide. It's an ABC. It's open at the letter A. There are no prints on the book.
Yeah, and Michael was the same. Michael used to get the... Remember, you used to get the 10 box.
Red liquid is
Keep the
oozing
10
out.
box, buy the 20
it
box,
blood?
and put 10 of the 20 box into the 10 box. But eventually, you're just going to end up smoking most of
No,
it.
it's just some strawberries that are losing their juice. They probably come from the fruit and vegetable shop opposite.
Collect ego points to unlock rewards, yeah. He's definitely the type of man that would love an ego point. Yeah, I know. It was like I think you would have been better off to get rid of the 20 box instead of getting rid of the 10 box. At least you would have limited, you know, if people could only afford the 10 box, you just would have had the 10 box. But people were stretching to the 20 and then smoking 20. It made no sense.
She has a packet of play cigarette next to her hand. Did she drop it when she fell?
She just found out that the 10 bag was gone. The 10 box,
This poor
that's why.
woman's head is resting in a very even-shaped pool of blood.
Okay.
The body is hidden by the counter and is not visible from the tobacco shop store. Many customers might have thought that Mrs. Asher had popped out. She just has one wound on the back of the head. There are no other wounds or signs of a struggle.
She just, yeah, it's her fault. She lost all the amber leaf.
I can't see any other mark on the floor.
Okay. But then was there a second one up top? Because I thought it was the same, you know, that there was 3 clues, but also the cursor is a bit, can I, when you were using the touchpad the last time,
It's
my
not just
cursor
any
is a
Hellwood.
bit stiff. Okay, see, is there anything outside the book? Maybe I'm missing a clue. Here. Is there a panda on the other side of the table? I don't know, I'll have a look. It looks like there's something in the back, but maybe it's part of the print. It's not really like letting me pick anything else on it. Just
Red
something
liquid
else.
is oozing out. Is it blood?
Is there something else?
No. It's just some straw.
It's just some strawberry. I can't do, like, don't even ask me to do a French accent. Like, it's my worst accent. My best accent is probably, I can do Liverpool if somebody else is talking it at the same time. And not too bad. Maybe this. Did somebody put tomato soup into a paper bag? Oh God, man, like I can't even like press L2, go back. To go back, press circle. Hold down L2 to take it, and then move it with the right stick. Press the circle button again to cancel
The till
the
does
action.
not appear to have been touched. I have to check that nothing is missing from it.
So, oh, very stiff. Maybe I should put up the...
Something is preventing the drawer from opening.
Uh-oh. What can I put in to make it open? Handprints on the counter, okay.
Something is preventing the
I
drawer from
definitely
opening.
didn't see, can I just look at the drawer? Someone's whistling outside my house. Oh, it's the guy that always walks his dog. Yeah, I definitely need to change the sensitivity of the PlayStation controller. It's a bit... Normally it's us whistling. There's never anybody else passing this whistling. Oh, is there something I meant to put in maybe? Oh.
Ah, a mechanism has just made a fan click.
Not at all. Like all we've done is talk to the police guard outside, and he told us about the murder, and now we're looking at the crime scene. That's all about I wouldn't even say 5 minutes. It's barely started anyway. And we changed the voice acting. We were talking about whether it was the difference between Belgium French and was Puro Belgium. I always get confused.
The till is full of money, but there is something strange.
Is it this? Turn the till to the left. Okay.
Something is hidden underneath. Something is hidden underneath.
Was zoomed out. Okay. I'll go back. I thought it said -5. I definitely changed the sensitivity. Is this the left? Yeah, this is the left, isn't it? Oh, your screen froze. Okay. No, it took me a good while to actually figure that out. I was like, there probably is like a lock. So, I'm so sorry. It's just, it's so stiff. I feel like I'm steering a car. So, it was minus. Sorry, I need to check again to see what button it was. See, it says -2. He doesn't seem to like want to go at it.
Something is hidden underneath.
Was it like that? Oh, so that's just just part of the gameplay. -2. Don't minus them. Okay. So just do £2 then. Yeah, might as well. Like, I mean, take it as my commission for when, like, I solve for murder. Put the numbers in highest to lowest. I don't know. No, I'm so sorry. If you played this already, so you know what's like going on. I actually should have a walkthrough open with this anyway, especially if there's anything to do with maths. A receipt murders. 8, 2 and 5. Where are you getting that though? See, I don't see 8, 2 and 5 in that at all. I never would have seen that. Oh no. 8, 2, 5. 8, 5, 2. Okay.
This must be the key to the back of the shop.
Okay, and I need to get the handprints. Oh, the top of the till. Oh, I get you. I was looking at the money and I was like when I'm in England, I can't figure out what my money is. Like, how am I gonna figure this out? Oh, I can see the marks. They're very faint.
The counter is covered with fingerprints, all on top of one another. Unfortunately, it will not be possible to use them.
Okay, so we've got all 3. This isn't a bad game though. I'm kind of enjoying this. Actually, while we're out now, I'm going to do my cursor sensitivity up. Oh, yeah,
The door is locked.
So, how do I use...
The door is locked.
Can I inspect the crime scene? Oh, go back to the body, yeah. I'll go back to the body. Fee anyway hasn't seen any of this stuff, so it's fine to go back to stuff. How do you use items in this, Vivian? I got 5 out of 5. But did I miss something?
She just has one wound on the back of the head.
One clue.
No other wounds or sign of a struggle.
Two, 3, 4, 5. Oh, you thought I had 4. Okay, that's fine. I was like, oh my god. Oh, you thought it was a penta.
There are
Oh
cigarettes
my
packets
God.
in a mess on the shelf.
Directional keys. Oh yeah, I can see it now. Excuse. Oh. I played Hotel Transylvania as well last night, but I only did it on Twitch. And it was absolutely atrocious. There was stuff with the diagonal buttons in that as well. 3 ego points because I checked my hair. Yeah! Turned into deadly premonition now. I'm going to have a shave.
This interior is very simple.
Okay. Modest crockery. An old stove.
Mrs. Asher lived very simply.
I'll try and make my way then to the front of the room. Hopefully that way then I don't miss anything.
What
I have enough
strange
evidence to make
box.
deductions.
It looks
Okay.
like you have to slide the slats of wood to open it.
So I don't have to do everything, is it? Okay. I'm normally not too bad at these. Gavin isn't on, is he? Because he's going to have a heart attack. He fucking hates sliding block puzzles.
This button appears to activate the mechanism.
No, I didn't say any of the Sherlock Holmes games. Are they good? Your old editor-in-chief used to love them for Sunday afternoons. I'd say it's nice, kind of like easy going. I'm so sorry that I'm controlling this so wonky. It is just the way it moves. It's just a bit weird.
It is blocked.
Okay. Oh, I still have to
It is
explore and I
blocked.
get ego points. That's good. Oh, okay. Because sometimes you're kind of, if you're locked into it, they're the bomb. Is there any on the PS4? Because I definitely like. Sorry, I know now why I'm having trouble. It's inverted axis. That's why my brain is getting so bad. I don't do inverted axis. Take and move. Okay. So maybe not that side. There's a tiny bit there. There's one on PS Now, okay. Push the button. The Devil's Daughter is on PS4, okay. Like, I wasn't sure about this at all. Like, I saw, what's his name? Play, what's the... I can't slide this top it off, no.
It is blocked.
Still blocked. I wanted to... I need
it is blocked.
something. Nancy Drew, that's what he was playing. He was playing Nancy Drew game. The voices were kind of a bit naff, but it wasn't like awful or anything. I thought it was pretty interesting. See, it won't let me turn it on the longest side. Okay. Like, press the button already, so I've done that much at least. The middle slash, yeah, I will. And so, ah, there we go. So there must be another one then somewhere else. The top slash.
It is blocked.
Okay, so I can't maybe do that one yet. The middle here, I'd say. No. It's like trying to drive in deadly premonition. Everything is really tough. L2 and turn. And then I suppose the top one somewhere. Maybe now this one will work. Yeah.
That should do it.
Okay. We did it! We did it! Yeah! Okay. I actually have to slide. Okay.
Who is this young woman?
This is so cute. To my
To
aunt.
my dear Aunt Alice, Marie Drower.
Have you found anything?
The victim has a niece. We must find her.
The music isn't bad either. I thought it was going to be kind of probably not have any music.
It is blocked.
Okay. The dresser. Do we need something from the dresser first? Oh!
Such a pretty decoration should be at the center of the motif to respect the symmetry.
The dresser top. I want to give this a go first. If I can. Or is it will it tell me straight away then how to do it? Never mind, okay. That's alright. There's always like a delay in like what I see and what everybody else will see, unless that I give you the direct link, because it was happening with us, with me and Shane for what was it? Hatful Boyfriend, where I was like, hey, pick this thing, and he was like, no, I've already decided what we're doing. Okay, so I can't move the middle. I have to make everything work with the middle, I guess.
The wooden flower is preventing the circle from turning.
Can I not?
The wooden flower is preventing the circle from turning.
Do I not bring the flower to the middle? I thought that was... Or am I just matching it up? Yeah, I can only move the two. I can't move the middle and I can't move this bit. I thought I had to bring the flower,
wooden flower is preventing the
along
circle from
the
turning.
lines.
The wooden flower is preventing the circle from turning.
But that's all. It won't let me. Yeah, I was trying to move the flower and he just keeps telling me about the circle. Because I can move this, but when I try to... Maybe I didn't... Ah, yeah, I didn't pick it right enough. No, that was my own fault. And I had it like this, and then... I had it a second ago. It was my own fault. I shouldn't have fucking moved it. No. Here we go.
I heard a faint sound as if something was unlocked. It is blocked.
It said it on that.
It is blocked.
That's strange. There's no other, like, door? Zoom out. Oh, is it these side bits are unlocked? Oh, I have to turn them. They just all have to be facing the same way? No, you're alright. We're still just like looking at clues. We didn't find out anything, only that she has a niece, really.
It is blocked.
You keep disconnecting. That's okay. Oh, I see there's ones up on top as well. Yeah, I'm still at the top. We found out that she has a niece.
These drawings appear to be attached to the chest of drawers. They won't move.
Okay. Do watch the replay. That's perfect. Like, so this one is sideways, going, let's say, towards the sky. Would be the better way to put it. And this one looks upside down. And this yellow one is sideways. Okay. So this yellow one is... Oh. Sideways. So... Okay, I presume that's sideways enough. And this one... I think it was upside down. If I'm getting these wrong, like, just, you know, give out to me. And this one then was going towards the sky. You've played it anyway already, Bevan, so... Okay.
From Mr. Adam Flint, Royal Bank, Eastfield Road, Andover. To Mrs. Alice Asher, 5 Bishops Road, Andover. Dear Mrs. Asher, further to your request of 12 February 1935, I have informed my superiors of your wish to apply for a loan to acquire the lease of the shop you rent from Mr. Fairfax. Despite the seriousness of your case, I regret to inform you that your request has been denied. The amount of your personal contribution, £11, is not high enough and represents too small a part of the final transaction. I remain at your disposal for any questions. Adam Flint. Mrs. Asher's meager savings were not enough for her to own the tobacco shop, but will largely cover her funeral costs.
It's always so weird when it's like, you know, £11 is loads of money.
Medicine. Laudanum-based cough medicine, Mrs. Asher, and Dover Morley Laboratory, London. It's strange to find such an elaborate medicine from a leading London laboratory in the home of such a modest woman.
Maybe she was having snaky sups. My great aunt used to just drink Benlin like it was a can of Coke.
Blood.
She was whacked up on cough syrup. No, she was making flaming moles, you know, and she just wanted to hide it from
Did
people.
Alice Asher suffer from nosebleeds?
TB, I would have said, if we're talking about this time.
An inscription in German.
Siffendlin.
Souvenir of our honeymoon in the Black Forest. To my Alice forever, Franz Asher. The Ashers were a lovely couple when they were young.
Okay, 3 out of 3. And 2 equal points. I think I didn't do the photo on the wall, but I think that was it. You drink a glass of Calpol. I could drink a glass of Gaviscon, alright. I don't think I could stand Calpol now. Do you remember the banana antibiotic, the banana flavoured antibiotic? I have very mixed feelings about it.
place is unusually tidy for a crime scene.
And 4.
Nothing suggests any sign of a fight.
There's a thing on Netflix as well at the moment all about when Agatha Christie went missing.
So, Poirot, any news?
So, an ABC guide with no fingerprints, but prints all over the counter.
Oh,
Normally, the
she's getting
tobacco
the
shop does
aniseed
not
one
sell
that's
ABC
probably
guides.
fucking rotten.
Exact. Mon ami, could you have a word with the neighbors? Some may have seen something.
Of course, my friend, I'll do it straight away.
His mouth moves
Let us
so
now try
strange.
and get our brain cells to work.
Okay. The body was found at 11. No objects of value were for sale in the shop. No railway guide for sale in the tobacco shop. The tailor was untouched and full of money. So I would say that's the most, because that's what he was asking was murder and motive. No railway guide, maybe? Okay.
The motive is definitely not financial gain. There is no sign of a struggle, and the till has not been forced or emptied. I think I've looked everywhere here. Let us see if I can find any more information in the shop's surroundings.
I only used to get like the banana antibiotic or the strawberry one. But yeah, I remember like my nephew had the banana one lately and I was like getting flashbacks.
4 pence a lettuce, a lovely large lettuce, 4 pence only.
Michael,
Strawberries,
was
6
it
pence a
you
pound.
that liked, you know, £1 fish? Do you remember the £1 fish song? £1 fish.
This woman appears to be a smoker.
I thought I was going to look for yellow fingertips.
She's a big smoker. She must have been a customer at the tobacco shop.
Actually, I think my comments on, because I'm not getting any more comments, I'd say my thing has gone off, is it? Oh no, it's not gone off yet, but Cindy Bob, okay. Say the strawberries are not fresh. Ask for the price of lettuce.
Did you know Alice Asher well?
And for starters, who are you?
I'm Hercule Poirot, the detective.
You're foreign, that's for sure, with your
Oh,
accent and your
Jesus.
odd way about you. And you're here about Alice's murder, I suppose. Well, I've nothing to say to you.
Did you speak to the victim yesterday?
No, I never saw her.
Sage those strawberries. Accuse her of making fun of you. I'm sure he's heard worse.
Please try and help me, madame.
Why should I help you? For your beautiful moustache?
Oh, thanks. It is. It's
Come
a
on,
fabulous
move along now.
moustache.
You're scaring away my customers.
Please, do not be ridiculous.
Say that she went into the tobacco shop. Say that the victim came to see her. Well, unless they're
I
her
know that
strawberries.
Alice Asher bought strawberries from you yesterday.
Well, you know more than I do then.
Belt her.
Run along now. I have work to do.
Yeah, she does. I was just xenophobia down. I don't know what year we're in. Have you joined the European Union yet?
Oh, you again? I've nothing to say.
Hey, Poirot. Is the greengrocer causing trouble? I'll sort her out.
No, please, leave her, Chief Inspector. I'll get her to talk later.
I found the victim's niece. She's waiting for you in the back of the shop.
Thank you, mon ami. I'll question her. Let us now try and get our brain cells to work.
Okay. Oh, there are marks on the floor. Okay. She was killed on site.
Mrs. Asher was killed here. The absence of marks in the shop and the regular shape of the blood stains indicated beyond a doubt.
Watch now, she'll do the, you know, the Springfield for Springfieldtarians. I knew it was the Belgian people. Even before the murder happened, I knew there was a problem with Belgium.
Jap had the body removed out of respect for the victim's niece. His attention is commendable. Is her grief sincere?
What am I looking at her
She
chest?
appears to be very upset. She's dressed in mourning. She looks fragile.
Her little freckles are so cute. Demand that she stops crying. Jesus,
You were
girl.
very fond of your aunt, am I right?
She was the only family I had since my mother died.
Ask for aunt to children. Deduce that the inheritance is for her. Great detective work. Yeah, shut up, stop crying. Jesus. Hit her slap. She's hysterical. I think we know that the aunt didn't have children.
If you are
so
her only relative, you will be the only one who inherits.
Sir, my aunt was... In any case, I'm not interested in any legacy.
Oh God. Accuser of mine.
My
Apologise.
apologies. I see that you mean what you say.
I didn't mean that she was gonna like inherit loads of money. I meant that she was gonna inherit her possessions. I didn't think she'd like get hysterical that I was like saying like aren't you fucking delighted your aunt just said. Ask if Alice was afraid for her husband.
Was your aunt afraid of her husband?
He shouted a lot, but she wasn't afraid of him. Why, he used to slink away when she turned on him. He was afraid of her, if you like.
Say that divorce would have been the solution. Ask if Alice was alright. I don't know, could you get divorced? I mean, we didn't, like, when did we get divorced? Like, we were only allowed, like, divorce nearly to the 90s, so I don't understand.
Did
I'll ask
your
her.
aunt enjoy good health?
She had a bad throat. She was well cared for by a doctor in London.
Does Franz Asher work?
All he's done for years is drink and gamble, but he used to be a very good cabinet maker.
What does he live on?
My aunt used to give him 5 shillings a week.
£5. He could go to the Astor twice. And I should know because my dad always talks about it. Let's see, how long did we have the divorce? I can't remember. When did it become legal? Did we only get divorced in 1997? After the referendum in 1995? That's mad. I never like realized how recent. Like I know that the homosexuality bill was like 93. Like, but I can't believe it's 95. Really? Is it 95? It's in 95 for me. It's in. Was signed into law on the 17th June 1996. That seems mad. Ask if friends forced her to give her money. Ask if her aunt had a reason to hurt her husband.
Why did she support such a goods for nothing?
He was her husband. She couldn't leave him with nothing.
I understand. You have been of great assistance, mademoiselle.
Yeah, it was legal to be gay before you get divorced. I think it was 1993. I'm pretty sure it was 1993.
My pleasure.
Well, this Franz Asher does not seem to be quite so dangerous as Jack said. And since Alice Asher gave him money regularly, it was not in his interest to kill her.
Yeah, it was. Earlier this week, the government apologised to men who were convicted of engaging consensual same-sex activity prior to decriminalisation in 1993. So there's our lesson there in divorce and gay and the decriminalisation of it. And the article was from 2018. It's mad, like sometimes I'm so shocked. Hitting us with the real facts. Oh, here's the hubby. Black guy and everything.
We have to wait for him to sleep it off. He's all yours, Poirot. There are a few things I need to check.
There must be some way of sobering him up.
Give him the
I wonder what
strawberries.
his wife used to do. He must have scared the customers away.
The Bowsy.
He's not in any condition to be questioned. I have to find a way to sober him up.
Okay. We'll sober him up with the facts that we just talked about and say, hey, if we were in Ireland, we couldn't get divorced until 97. I make him just like a cup of tea.
Mrs. Asher lived very simply.
At least it doesn't leave me like, you know, stay there if I don't need to. tea toast and 2 Panadol, yeah, and a bacon sandwich, she'd be fine. Not that I know, I'm guessing, like, anything I know is like, and reruns of Come Dine With Me. That's what people use when they drink, right?
Laudanum-based cough medicine, Mrs.
I thought I could give him
It's
the cough.
strange to find such an elaborate medicine from a leading London laboratory in the home of such a modest woman.
Yeah, Shane confirmed it. That's what all the drunk people do. Maybe I have to do the brain cells thing. Time range. Can we explain the presence of the ABC guide on the counter? Okay. And what's on the shelf? I know someone who got one of the worst ever scores on Come Dine With Me. No way. What did they get? Like 1? He served flying saucers on toast for dessert. That is fucking unreal. My favourite one actually was on there 2 weeks ago. My favourite groups of episodes, and it was the one with the beautician that was obsessed with vampires. You had the 90s raver, the guy that married the girl from Poland, but he was really camp. Not but he was really camp, and he spoke really camp. And what was the other? There was another girl there. I think she was kind of like, and the one with that was the vampire, the one obsessed with vampires was putting the blue lipstick on the raver guy, and he was like, I'm a metrosexual, I love it. It was just fucking gas. It was just like the weirdest group of people I ever saw on Come Dine With Me. Oh, the sweets with the sherbet, I loved them. I loved those flying saucers. When you were saying flying saucers, I thought you meant like he suspended the blade. That's sorry, Phoebe, we're still like investigating what happened. Your one, the husband's after falling into the place drunk, and we're trying to figure out now how to sober him up. But they didn't have Come Dine With Me or rasher sandwiches and stuff back in this time. Oh my god, it was the flying saucer sweets on toast. I don't know, I'd eat it like there's a lot of shit I would eat. I'll just keep switching these out and see if this one work. Okay, so I need something else. You've played this game? No way! We're trying to figure out how do I wake the husband if we don't have Come Dine With Me for a hangover. Series 26, episode 7. Yeah, definitely. I gotta fucking watch it. I've seen so many of them, and I've seen some of them like multiple times. The guy's a DJ named Frank. Oh my god. Like I say that I wouldn't have them on toast, but like if I'm getting them for free, you have it on Steam. You got the key from your brother. Yeah, I like the style. I'm liking it so far. I'm only going to play it for another.
He's not in any condition to be questioned. I have to find a way to sober him up.
Another maybe 20 minutes, half an hour. Because we have a big music quiz on at 8, and I want to like decompress before I have to talk to everybody and use my brain. We do a Zoom call. Like it used to be
Nothing
Wednesdays.
Suggests any sign of a fight.
And now it's Tuesdays, and there's €100 if I win. And I was saying on the stream last night, last time I came second, joint second with somebody else. So
There are cigarette
loads
packets
of tea.
in a mess on the shelf.
Just bake the tea into him. I presume maybe I have to get something from outside because I can't wave a couple of fiver notes over him. He's a gambler, like, that'll wake him up, right? Oh, something here I missed.
It's Alice Asher's notebook. Ah, that's interesting. It probably contains information about our possible debtors and creditors.
If anyone has nothing to do and wants something to do, can you look up who is playing the voice actor for Poirot? Because
Bodley, the fruit seller has debt too. She will probably be more cooperative thanks to this piece of information.
just her arm.
Mary Drower was telling the truth. Mrs. Asher regularly gave money to her alcoholic husband.
I was saying a while ago, the thing where he zooms in to examine
box of
things, it's like
stockings.
Apollo Justice with his bracelet. I suppose I go out and like talk to one about her debts. See, this one is like, what year is this? And she's like running an Avon inside in her tobacco shop. I'm going to call her out now and say, look, you ordered loads of things from the Avon and you never paid.
I am
one
accusing
second now.
you of the murder of Mrs. Asher.
I pressed the
wasn't
wrong
me.
button.
According to the victim's account book, you owed her £10 for tobacco and magazines.
That's a lie. She owed me £1. I swear.
Now, please be so kind as to explain this.
Look at my account book. Alice owed me £11 for fruit and vegetables. I may have had a slate at her shop, but she had one at mine. She owed me £1. And that reminds me I have to get it back from her niece.
That is quite enough. Your account book has saved you, but I might ask Chief Inspector Japp to throw you in the cells for 1 or 2 nights while he checks your entries. You want to go to prison?
Prison? Now that's not fair. I haven't done nothing.
In that case, I am counting on your full collaboration.
Yes, sir. Of course, sir. Listen, I didn't kill Alice, I swear. But it's true that I did go to the shop yesterday.
At what time?
6 o'clock. She left
The
me a note saying
£11
she wanted
was
some
meant to be-
strawberries if I got some.
She
I
was trying
received
to
them
buy
late,
it.
about 6. So I took them over to her.
But you did not see her.
She wasn't in the shop, so I just put the strawberries on the counter and left.
She was trying to buy the shop for £11. That's what I thought she was trying to do. Ask if she was alarmed. That's what
Did
she
you see
thought.
anything unusual in the shop?
No. Well, maybe one thing. There was always a railway guide on the counter. Alice didn't sell them. Maybe it's the customer who left it there.
You were not alarmed?
49
I
cents
thought
in
Alice had
Lidl.
just gone to get her medicine from her room and that she'd be straight back.
You mentioned medicine.
Something for her cough. She used to take it a lot.
Who do you think killed her?
France. Her scoundrel of a husband. He was always after her for something. Well, he's a foreigner. Sorry, sir. What I mean is he's German. That's even worse.
Did you see Franz Asher enter the tobacco shop late yesterday afternoon?
I know this
Well,
is like
no.
probably normal
But at
for the
that time
time,
of the day,
but
the streets are packed, and I have better things to do than watch her shop.
okay. German is even worse. It still applies now. They're talking about Merkel. Imagine being foreign and German. Oh, everybody's here, so I must be doing the right thing.
He's not in any condition to be questioned. I have to find a way to sober him up.
You real Little England vibes, yeah.
The priority is to question Asher. The priority is to question Asher.
Yeah, but I can't get him up because he's hilarious. Yeah, I can go to the... I was in the back of the shop already. He doesn't work at the moment. And he has a bad temper. Because I was thinking, could I make him a cup of tea? That sounds like the right thing to do. Oh, is there something there at the sides? Did I miss? Oh no, it's just a reflection of the light. I thought this big yellow triangle was something worth looking at. I got the tree there.
I've finished with this subject.
Okay. I love that I can still hear him snoring from the other room. I'd say if you were to play this on PC, it would probably be better. I think it's a bit tough to do with the analog stick. No, I still didn't find anything. I'm gonna have a check of the walkthrough. Yeah, it's just point and click them when you're on PC. It's just so much easier. This is on PlayStation Now, so it was free, but my PlayStation Now is going to expire on Saturday, I think, Saturday or Sunday. And I just wanted to try and see, could I play a bit of everything? Because I got it as a present for my birthday, so I didn't want it to expire and I didn't have a go of some of the games. So I'm going to try and play some games throughout the week. Something to his bedroom. Okay, we did that. Did that. Take a bottle of vinegar near the stand. Go to the tobacco shop. So there's like vinegar outside. And I should have brought that in with me. Soap and vinegar wouldn't fucking wake me out of nothing. I love the smell of vinegar. I've become so accustomed to it because we use it to clean windows. Oh, there it is, down there.
I'll just borrow your bottle a moment.
Take it. It's what Alice used to sober up her husband. But try not to empty the bottle.
Let us now try and get our brain cells to work.
Yeah, you get a slap into the face of vinegar. I love it. Can we establish what time range? Okay. She said she didn't see anybody. Okay. Can we reduce this range and why? She had one wound to the head. If it's clean in vinegar, it should be pretty stinky. Yeah, we always use the white vinegar for like windows and stuff. I sometimes use it for like stickers, trying to get stickers off and stuff. I normally don't because it smells. You don't want to like smell the vinegar all the time.
Is not in any...
Oh yeah, Bevan taught me how to do this and use. Sorry, this thing is a bit weird. Use it instead of softener when you throw on the wash. Oh, I suppose, yeah, I could.
Mes amis,
I mean,
I
the
can say
smell
without
does
a doubt
go
that
away,
poor
like
Mrs.
once
Usher
it's
was
been out
killed
in the air
between
for a while,
5 and 6.
Killed when the street was packed with people. That's rather bold.
I've been talking to the neighbours and...
No one's seen anything? Or rather, it's anything and everything. Am I wrong?
No.
Yeah. We must grill this villain Usher before he falls asleep again.
They ought to be more careful about who they hire in the police.
Yeah, it's gone by the time the clothes dry, because I know that people use vodka as well for cleaning stuff that has
They ought
stains
to
on
be
them.
more careful about who they hire in the police.
This man is in rather a bad state.
This bit, I was saying this bit is like apologists. No?
This man has been fighting and he smells of alcohol.
Sounds like he had a good night, or a good day, if it's like 7 o'clock in the evening. Offering cigarette.
Care for a cigarette, monsieur?
What's that? Scented cigarettes?
Scented cigarettes.
No, thanks.
Bien. I was trying to be friendly, but you are quite right. Let us get down to business. You threatened to kill your wife, and now she is dead.
He just
So
got back
what?
with the
You shouldn't
icon.
take things so seriously, sir. Nothing but empty threats. We didn't get on all that badly.
So, if things were going so well with your wife, why did you not live with her?
She was the one that left. Nothing to do with me, sir.
I suppose his wife had a lover. Do you remember the Vogue cigarettes,
women
the
are
really, really
flighty
thin
creatures.
ones? Did
Did
they
she run away with another man?
go, or are they gone
Flighty?
now?
You talk funny. One thing for sure, if my wife was seeing another man, I'd have given her a good beating.
Interesting. And what were you doing yesterday at the end of the afternoon?
Can't recall.
They were like really, really thin. They were like proper skinny. Ask politely, accuse him of drunkenness.
Come on, my friend.
No, we can
I
still
do
get them.
remember. It is
The
important.
the
really
menthol
sorry,
ones are
sir,
like barred now,
but I
aren't they?
don't remember a thing.
I see. But maybe you do remember
This is fag.
threatening
We
to kill your wife?
crisp chat.
So
we
what?
had
You
perfume
shouldn't take
chat.
things
Now we're
so
having
seriously,
sex.
sir. Nothing but empty threats. We didn't get on all that badly.
Are you often involved in fights?
I don't know what you mean.
Oh no way! All the the Polish purists smoking them. Yeah. Make fun of him for being beaten up. He'd just say, you know, you should have seen the
Asher,
other guy.
look me in the eye and tell me that you were in a fight.
I'm looking. No, I wasn't in a fight.
You are right. Looking at the state of you, you did not defend yourself. So someone gave you a good beating.
A beating?
So
No
sophisticated,
way.
yes.
All right, he tore my coat and gave me a black eye. You see the state of him?
I told him you should have seen the other guy.
Who is the other that you struck?
Probably best if I tell you everything. Yesterday afternoon, I met Roderick Tanner. We'd bet on a dog fight together.
An illegal bet, naturally.
Yes, sir. Our dog won. Roderick got the money, but he refused to give me my share.
And you fought about it. What time was this?
In the evening, about 6, I think. We were on the other side of town. You see, I couldn't have killed my wife.
Let us
Very
now
important
try
what the
and
dog
get
was
our
called.
brain cells to work.
No, I haven't
The
played
murderer
Wolf Among
probably
Us.
pretended to be a customer.
Is that
He hid the shopkeeper from
the crowd that
crime
went out of
as he
business
turned
that
around
did
to serve him. Let us now
the
try
dogs,
and get our
okay.
brain cells to work.
Wolf Among Us, is that not the Walking Dead? Is that crowd? I'm very bad with like company names. How do we explain the presence of the ABC guide in the counter?
Murderer deliberately
Telltale
left
Games,
behind
exactly
this
the
ABC
one I was
as a
trying to
signature.
think of.
The absence of fingerprints and the fact that it is open at letter A for Andover leaves little doubt.
Asher's alibi appears to be confirmed. All the
Oh,
same,
yeah,
I'm going to
Telltale
call and
Games. I
check that he
love-
did
I
have a
watched
fight
somebody
with this
play the
Tanner on the
Batman
afternoon of the
one.
murder.
And I
You can never
don't
trust this
think
sort
they
of chap.
finished it.
One thing is
well, I
certain,
don't think-
Asher
I
was a
don't know whether
ruffian
they
who
didn't
used to beat
finish
his wife.
But he
the
is
Let's
not
Play,
very
or
educated.
the game wasn't
It certainly
actually
was not
finished.
him who wrote the
But I
letters on BBC.
absolutely loved it. I was
Let's
obsessed
resume Hastings.
with how they
We know
showed
the
like
murderer
Joker
pretended to be a
and
customer. He did not
Harley
kill her
Quinn
for
and
money,
stuff,
that appears to be
and
certain.
I loved
I
it. I
agree with
really
you on
loved
that
it.
point.
And the murderer left an ABC guide as a signature. Therefore, it's likely he wrote the letter.
The Walking Dead one, I kind
Indeed,
of.
but that doesn't
It's
explain
okay.
why
I
and
was
how he
just
did
mad
it.
about it. Maybe if I watched
You
a
are quite
TV
right.
show, I would have
Why he
loved
did it
it.
is a mystery. But as for how he did it, we do know enough to try and reconstruct the events.
Reconstruct a crime's course of events by selecting the actions that the killer may have executed. Oh no, I feel like I'm on
The killer
that,
enters the shop.
you know, the Forensic Detectives TV show. I
Mrs.
used to love
Asher
watching
turns
that.
around to greet a customer.
Ask for.
The murderer asks her for some tobacco. She turns her back to him. He seizes the opportunity to strike her.
output.
He then places the ABC on the counter before leaving.
The ABC was not found like that. We are not far from the solution, Hastings. Would you mind if we thought about it a little more?
Yeah, I do mind actually.
The killer.
Okay, so we got most of it except for. So.
Mrs. Asher turns around to greet a customer.
Yeah, so it's tobacco and
the
she turns
murderer
around.
asks her for some tobacco. She turns her back to him. He seizes the opportunity to strike her. He then places the ABC upside down.
Oh, he said, sorry, when it said turn around, I thought it meant he turned around.
Everything
and I was like,
appears to match the crime scene.
You couldn't turn around and put it on the counter.
That is exactly what happened.
If this is the end of it, I'll have to start heading to do the music quiz. My mum came in a while ago to say that Dad was too sick to do it with me, so I have to do it on my own. Oh, it's going to be a pain.
Asher has a strong alibi and we don't have any other suspect. But what was the point of this crime?
She had no debts. She gave Franz Asher money regularly. She wasn't owed money. Nobody stood to gain anything.
No doubt about it, the murderer is insane.
And I fear that we had not heard the last of him.
Yeah, I'll be fine. I
hope you're wrong.
I was saying to my nephew when he called up a while ago. He was like, I'm not going to be much good. And I said, well, unless the questions are about gorillas, I'm not going to know. And he was like, I wouldn't be too bad at the gorillas, actually.
See you soon, then. Are you coming, Hastings? Let's go home. There's nothing
if
for us
it's not
here.
the Romeo and Juliet 1997 soundtrack, then I don't know.
Well, do you have any idea about the killer's identity?
The crime was committed by a man of medium height, with red hair and suspicious eyes. He has a slight limp on the right foot, and a wart just below his shoulder blade.
Poirot!
Mon ami, what do you want? You fix upon me a look of dog-like devotion and demand of me a pronouncement à la Sherlock Holmes. Now for the truth. I do not know what the murderer looks like, nor where he lives, nor how to set hands upon him.
What shall we do, then?
Nothing.
It depends.
Nothing?
I get confused.
Do not be so impatient, Hastings.
Which
The killer will
band was
manifest
which
himself soon
song
enough.
when it comes to the 80s.
I thought I heard the postman. Maybe there's some news.
I would go and see.
Let's see what the postman says and then I'll start heading off.
Dear Mr. Poirot, well, what do you think? I believe that I won this round. The end of our affair went like clockwork, don't you feel? But the fun has only just started. I would like to draw your attention to Bexhill-on-Sea on the 25th of this month. We're having a crazy time. Best wishes, ABC. The next crime will be in Bexhill. We must warn Jap to Scotland Yard.
Did the letter indicate anything that might help the police?
To be honest, I think we can already guess something about the next victim. But I need to think about it a little more.
Okay, cool. I'm going to finish it up there. I meant to have Call of Cthulhu tomorrow. We normally do it at 7ish, kind of after 7, so I might do another early play of something tomorrow. And just see my list of the games that I wanted to have a look at. Exist Archive, Fairy Fencer F, Omega Quintet. There's a Toho game. And what was the other one? Malicious Fallen. I was meant to look up a trailer for, or there's Tales of Zestria. I don't know which one of those. Agatha v. Christie. And it's still kind of mad to see that Netflix thing where she went missing. She just went missing for like 6 weeks and just showed up and was like, hey, I'm back. How's things? She's a mad woman. I need to figure out whether I have till Friday or Saturday, but one of those I want to give the RPGs a try. Maybe I might do Toho tomorrow because I don't have a lot of time between dinner and Call of Cthulhu, and then I'd have more time Thursday and Friday then to do an RPG, because I think an hour of an RPG isn't really enough. You'd nearly need an hour and a half between tutorials and reams the storyline. So yeah, that might be the plan. So it'll be early tomorrow, probably around 5 o'clock, and I'll have to be finished before 7. So I have a post. I can tag anybody that wants to be tagged. I have one on Instagram and one on Twitter, so I can just tag you to say I'm starting the thing, because nobody's seen my posts on anything. I'm lucky if anything gets liked or you know, stories or main posts. You know, it takes like 2 days for people to see stuff. I don't know why. Is it because I'm hoping maybe if I take a bit of a break from social media, it might, I don't know, fix. Maybe it's other people's algorithms. I'm not sure. But definitely anyway, maybe Toho, because it looks like it's not going to be a very story focused. Then towards the end of the week we can do the story focused ones before my PlayStation Now does bye-byes and expires. And at least then I can tell Shane that I did use the PlayStation Now Day subscription that he bought me. And I probably wouldn't, I don't know whether I'd get it again or not. I'd like to play this. I don't know, would I prefer to just buy it? You know, I don't like the pressure of I only have a month to play it, that kind of thing. I also have Ape Escape, which I never got to play as well. So, we'll see. Thanks so much. 5 people I think was the most I ever had. Which sounds like, I know to most people it wouldn't be a lot, but it is. It's huge to me. Normally I'm lucky to get like the same 2 people. So I'm glad that 2 extra people that aren't normally on got to see. Like, I don't mind who's watching, but it's just nice to have different people commenting and stuff. You know, like we found out about the Come Dine With Me DJ with the flying saucers on toast. We never would have known such amazing culinary arts existed. Thanks so much. Hopefully my quiz will go okay as well. But I'll be back anyway tomorrow. And then maybe next week, we normally go on a Friday around 8, me and Pikachu 88, who's Shane. So maybe Shane, maybe next week might do Detroit. If anyone's interested in watching a playthrough of Detroit, maybe next Friday, and then I'll have my break. I think I'll be withered by tomorrow. Talk to everybody soon. Have a nice evening.